Hi guys, so today we are looking at context for themselves and each other. And in this example we have two twins. Okay, we have Salama and Saleha. Let's call her Salama. We'll call her Saleha. Alright? And you should have read the text by now, but let's go look at the questions. So it tells us to focus on the use of themselves and each other. Is the meaning of the following sentences the same or different? They're looking at themselves in the mirror. They're looking at each other in the mirror. Well, as a native speaker, if you told me they're looking at themselves in the mirror, I would say that Salama is looking at Salama and Saleha is looking at Saleha. But if you were to say they're looking at each other in the mirror, then I would say that Salama is looking at Saleha and Saleha is looking at Salama. Okay? So that is, the green is the idea behind each other, and the red is the idea behind themselves. Okay? Let's look at the other questions that we have. Look at the paragraph again. Does themselves, right here, does themselves always come after a preposition like at? And remember that when we say preposition like at, we could have other ones. On, in, to, over, right? Things like that. So we're just going to look for those. So let's go up here and we'll find our examples of themselves. Okay, and then let's see. At each other. At each other. Enjoying. No, there's nothing there. Introduce. Behave. Okay, so we have two instances where they do use at and three where they don't. So I think the answer is this. No, but sometimes yes. And that means no, they don't always come after a preposition, but they often do. Let's look at each other. Let's see. Each other, each other, each other, each other. And at, no, nothing there. To, did I miss any? Okay, so we've got three where they do use a preposition and one where they do not. So again, if the question is always, the answer is no. However, prepositions are often used before each other. Okay, moving on to guided practice.